Welcome into Doubling Down with Double T. I'm Rob Breaux. This is Lucas White. We're going to be looking at the Super Bowl this week. Moving forward, we'll do some college basketball, some NBA, some college baseball, MLB, whatever it is, until we get to football season. But we're going to debut as a Super Bowl picks special. I've got some trends for the Eagles, some trends for the Chiefs, and then we'll make our picks. All right, first trend for the Eagles team. The team with a better record going into the Super Bowl is 30-20 straight up all time, but has lost 12 of the last 14 and is on a 1-16 against the spread skid since 2004. Advantage Eagles. Teams that have allowed fewer points per game during the regular season have gone 8-1 straight up, 7-2 against the spread in the last 9 Super Bowls. The Eagles give up about 17 points a game. The Chiefs, 19.
Oof.
Advantage Eagles. Some trends for the Chiefs. The team wearing white has gone 16-4 in the last 20 Super Bowls. The Chiefs wore red last year. That bucked the trend. But 3 of the last 4 have been wearing white. Advantage Chiefs. The under is 6-2 in the Chiefs' last 8 games. The total 48.5.
Mm-hmm.
Chiefs are 1.5 point favorites. What's your pick in the Super Bowl and the total?
I would take the Chiefs minus 1.5, and I would take the over 48.5.
So we're going to split here. I'll also take the Chiefs, but I'm going to take the under. I think it absolutely could be a huge game like it was last time. But I think these defenses are very good, and I'm gonna have faith in the defense here.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with some props. The total money on these props is insane at the Super Bowl, and there's a bunch of crazy ones. The total players, right? The money wagered on players. The top 5 are Saquon, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Dallas Goedert. Those are the top 5 money owners. What's your first prop, and where are you going here?
So to go off of that, I would do for Saquon Barkley, the rush attempts is at 21.5. I would take the over.
The over. I'm also going Saquon with my first one. He's been insane in the playoffs. His longest rush is set at 23.5. I'll take the over. I think he'll pop a big one.
I do too. I think what he's done in the playoffs so far.
Been insane.
Yeah, especially the first run against the Commanders, 44-yard touchdown run or something like that. Yeah, you can definitely tell their offensive line is going to push and give Saquon some space to find that open gap and find the end zone for sure.
Yes.
So for Jalen Hurts, I will go with an under for longest pass attempt, under 32.5.
Ooh.
I know A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith are deep ball threats, but, I mean, my personal opinion is he loves to throw it to Dallas Goedert for anywhere between 8 and 15 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And just march down the field.
Dink and dunk.
Yeah.
I'll also take a Jalen Hurts prop, and I believe in the tush push. They'll get at least one of them. Let's go anytime touchdown scorer, Jalen Hurts minus 115. That's a lock. Jalen Hurts will score a rushing touchdown.
Yeah.
Or they'll go Philly special.
Yeah.
Philly.
One that is pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to take the under on Patrick Mahomes' interceptions. I don't think he throws one this game. Last one he threw was against Buffalo in November.
Yeah.
He threw 2 of that game. Obviously, that was kind of the deciding factor of the outcome of that. But since then, Mahomes has been playing a clean game. He works his Mahomes magic. He's got Kelce. He's got Xavier Worthy. He's got all these weapons. So I think he's going to play it safe and just have a flawless game.
All right, I'm going to cheat a little bit here. I'm going to give the listener 2 options, and they're going to have to pick one. I don't know which one I'll pick, but Juju Smith-Schuster's total receiving yards is at 13.5. DeAndre Hopkins' total receiving yards is at 10.5. One of those guys will hit the over, if not both. So I'm probably leaning Juju Smith-Schuster to get a big catch, but I think that's an outrageous total for both of those guys.
And then I'm thinking Kareem Hunt finds the end zone. That's anytime touchdown for Kareem Hunt. He's hit that 60% of the last 5 games. He had 3 against Washington. He had 1 against Buffalo, 1 against Houston. So he scored every time in the playoffs. And he's riding a 4-game streak, so he's got to find the end zone in the Super Bowl.
All right, my final pick is the length of the national anthem. It's been under a bunch of times lately. I'm going to take the over with, what's his name, Jean-Baptiste. He's going to have some frills.
Yeah.
He's going to be embellishing on the piano. So I'm going to take the over in the national anthem at 1:20.
And the last one I've got Jake Elliott, 1.5 field goals, take the over. Philly's going to be trying to get any points they can. So, and Jake's got a leg, so anything within 60 yards, he'll be able to hit. I know he's missed a couple recently, but he's got to hit these to make this relatively close. So,
and that national anthem is 120 seconds. Sorry, not 1:20.
Yeah.
Still taking the over.
Still taking the over.
All right, that was Double Down with Double T. Myself, Rob Breaux, Lucas White. We'll be back next week, or potentially Friday. With Arizona, Texas Tech. Maybe some top and props for you as we move along. All right, we'll see you then.